our venerable monks and lay students who are in Thailand and also abroad. Okay, so very welcome you all to our Naktham or Dhamma Scholar for publics and foreigners. Today is an auspicious day.
So I go in the middle.
And right now we are testing first, and then we're gonna to start after everyone has joined. พระอาจารย์ณรงค์ชัยครับ
เชิญพรโยมอาจารย์ได้ยินชัดเนาะ
โอเคได้ยินชัด
ครับ ตอนนี้มีพระนิสิต4 ท่านนะครับเข้าซูมเดียวกันนะครับที่จากปักธงชัยแล้วก็น่าอีกจะประมาณสัก6 ท่านจะเข้าซูมในห้องเดียวกันที่จากป่าแปะที่แม่แตงเชียงใหม่นะครับก็อย่างที่อาจารย์เห็นในภาพนะครับในซูมอาจจะเห็นเป็นแค่แอคเคาท์เดียวนะครับแต่ว่ามีนักศึกษาหลายท่านอยู่ในห้องเดียวกัน
โอเคครับผมเปิดตัวไหน
อาจารย์นนท์ชัยพร้อมยังครับทาง
อาจารย์วรวุฒิครับส่วนมากนิสิตเข้ามาน่าจะพร้อมแล้วก็จะเริ่มเลยใช่ไหมครับอาจารย์เนาะ
ก็ตามเวลาก็เริ่มได้เลยครับ
So right now, I think most of our venerable monk or monastic students and also who are in Thailand and abroad mostly have already joined our online orientation ceremony today. So our president, most venerable พระครูประวิตร วรานุยุต Assistant Professor, Dr. Deputy Abbot of Wat Suan Dok, and Director Office of Chiang Mai Campus has already been here. So that's why I think this is the auspicious time to start our ceremony. So I would like to invite our most venerable to switch on the candle and lead us to pay homage to the Tripojim, please. แต่ผู้ครับ ภะคะวันตังอภิวาเทมิวะคาโตภะคะวะตาธัมโมธัมมังนามัสสามิสุปฏิปันโนภะคะวะโตสาวกสังโฆสังฆังนามามิ คะวะโตอะระหะโตสัมมาสัมพุทธัสสะนะโมตัสสะภะคะวะโตอะระหะโตสัมมาสัมพุทธัสสะนะโมตัสสะภะคะวะโตอะระหะโตสัมมาสัมพุทธัสสะ We are very pleased to have our most venerable พระครูประวิตรวรานุยุทธ Assistant Professor Doctor on behalf of พระราชรัชมุนี the abbot of Wat Suandok Temple and also the Vice Ecclesiastical Provincial Governor of Chiang Mai Province, Thailand, to be our president of the ceremony today. So right now, I would like to invite พระอาจารย์ณรงค์ชัย ฐานะชโย Doctor to give a report. Please.
ครับกราบถวายความเคารพพระพุทธหลวงพ่อนะครับกราบคารวะพระอาจารย์ทุกรูปแล้วก็เจริญพรอาจารย์ทุกท่าน รวมถึงนักศึกษาทุกท่านที่เข้าโปรแกรมนะครับกราบขออนุญาตถวายรายงานพระพุทธหลวงพ่อเป็นภาษาอังกฤษนะครับ So most venerable พระครูประวิตรวรานุยุทธ Assistant Professor Doctor, the Assistant Abbot of Wat Suandok Royal Temple, Chiang Mai Province, on behalf of Phara Ratchamuni, the President of the Nak Dhamma Study Program in English, respected the Sangha of Chiang Mai Province, faculty members, students, and distinguished guests. I would like to report on the background and the objective of this orientation ceremony for all the Buddhist study program in English for general publics and for international students of the year 2024 as follows. The Sangha of Chiang Mai Province has organized the Buddhist study program in English or Nak Dhamma study for the general publics and for the international students at the Nak Dhamma study elementary levels, intermediate level, and the advanced levels with the following objectives. Number one, to provide education and understanding of the history and teaching of Buddhism to monks, novices, general publics, and for international audience at the three levels, including the Nak Dhamma elementary level, intermediate level, and the advanced level. Second, to develop the mindset for monks, novices, and international audience to be faithful and dedicated to Buddhism and to preserve the three aspects of the Buddha, which is to study, to practice, and to realize the teaching of the Buddha. And the third one, to respond to the policy of the Sangha Supreme Council, the Sangha and the government in improving the quality of monastic education and Buddhist education in Thailand. This project conducted classes in the first semester from July 28 to May 5, 2024 for a total of 14 weeks, every Saturday and Sunday, through online learning via the Zoom programs. The curriculum followed the Thai Dhamma study system for the elementary level, covering 4 subjects, namely Buddha biography, disciplines or the Vinaya, Buddhist proverbs, and the Dhamma subject. In this second semester, the class will be held from August 3rd, run all the way to November 10, 2024 for a total of 13 weeks, offering both elementary and intermediate level simultaneously. We have interested participants, both Thai and foreigners, studying at various levels as follows. The first level, elementary Dhamma study or Nak Tham 3, there are 15 participants from 8 countries, from Thailand, from Laos, Malaysia, Portugal, France, Romania, USA, and Australia. And the intermediate Dhamma study or Nak Tham Tho, there are 14 participants from 8 countries as well, including Thailand, Laos, Malaysia, Singapore, France, Germany, Australia, and Cambodia. For this occasion, we are grateful to have received the kindness of the most venerable พระครูประวิตรวรานุยุต Assistant Professor Doctor, to preside over the ceremony and give a speech to the orientation participants. Now, at this appropriate time, I would like to invite the most venerable พระครูประวิตรวรานุยุต to kindly give his speech and officially open the Buddhist study program in English for the year 2024 for the auspiciousness of all Dhamma students and supporters of this project. So may I humbly invite พระเดชพระคุณหลวงพ่อ to give the speech.
ขอนอบน้อมต่อพระรัตนตรัยขอแสดงความนับถือพระสงฆ์เถระครูบาอาจารย์ที่เป็นฝ่ายพระสงฆ์พร้อมด้วยพระนักเรียนที่เป็นฝ่ายพระสงฆ์ทุกรูปขอความเจริญในธรรมกับครูบาอาจารย์เป็นฝ่ายคฤหัสถ์ญาติโยมและก็ขอความเจริญในธรรมกับนักเรียนนักธรรมชั้นตรีและชั้นโททั้งที่อยู่ที่นี่และก็ที่อยู่ออนไลน์ทุกท่าน May I pay the homage to the Triple Gem and pay respect to the other honorable teacher and student, all the teacher, lay people, and welcome to all the students from Dhamma students from 8 countries, which you all join the Dhamma class. This is the second semester, which we run from the last year. As on behalf of หลวงพ่อพระราชรัชมุนี the abbot of Wat Suan Dok and the president of this project, thank for inviting me to give a talk and to open the ceremony, orientation ceremony. I think this is maybe the first time in Chiang Mai which we have a Dhamma class for the foreigner by using the technology, the high technology to teach the teaching of the Buddha to the people who are interested about Buddhism. There are three words which is very important in Buddhism. If we want to learn, practice, and success whatever the Buddha taught, the first is theory. That is pariyat. Learn about the theory. Only learning is not enough. Should be the second, that is practice. When we practice, the last will come, that is pativet, the result. Pariyat, patibat, and pativet. Many people direct to patibat, that is practice. What the Buddha said that the one who direct to practice is just like a brave elephant walking on the midst of the forest, cannot go to the destination, cannot go to the aim. Theory is important. So this course is key. I think that would be just like a map for the student to learn and know the theory, the teaching of the Buddha in the right way, and bring this theory put on practice. ก็ขออนุโมทนาบุญ ครูบาอาจารย์เนาะตั้งแต่คณะสงฆ์จังหวัดเชียงใหม่ที่ได้เปิดโอกาสให้กับคณะครูบาอาจารย์ พวกเราได้มีโอกาสได้ถ่ายทอดธรรมะเข้าไปสู่สากล เป็นธรรมะที่ถูกต้องจากพระไตรปิฎกซึ่งเรามีการเรียนการสอนกันมาตั้งแต่โบราณนักธรรมชั้นตรีโทแล้วก็ชั้นเอก การศึกษาเหล่านี้นี่คิดว่ามันเป็นสิ่งที่จำเป็นอย่างยิ่งสำหรับในโลกปัจจุบันที่กำลังวุ่นวายที่มุ่งพัฒนาไปในเรื่องของเทคโนโลยีจนเกิดความไม่สมดุลระหว่างกายกับจิตนะในระหว่างกับมนุษย์ด้วยกันเนี่ยนะเราก็มุ่งในเรื่องวัตถุมากเกินไปนะธรรมะของพระพุทธเจ้าจำเป็นต่อสังคมโลกในปัจจุบัน แต่จำเป็นมากที่สุดก็คือผู้ที่จะถ่ายทอด ถ้าไม่มีผู้ถ่ายทอดผู้สอน ก็ธรรมะของพุทธองค์ก็คงไม่สามารถที่จะเผยแผ่ไปได้ และเราก็ใช้เทคโนโลยีให้เป็นประโยชน์ ขออนุโมทนาบุญขอบคุณกับผู้ที่มีส่วนเกี่ยวข้องคณะพระสงฆ์ครูบาอาจารย์ทุกรูป ท่านพระอาจารย์ณรงค์ชัยฐานชโยด็อกเตอร์ที่เป็นแกนนำเป็นหลักในการดำเนินงานเรื่องนี้ พร้อมกับคณะพระสงฆ์ทุกรูป คณะครูบาอาจารย์จากมหาวิทยาลัย มหาจุฬาลงกรณราชวิทยาลัยวิเขตเชียงใหม่ที่ได้ร่วมด้วยช่วยการสนองงานของคณะสงฆ์ซึ่งเป็นบุญอย่างยิ่งที่เราได้แทนคุณพระพุทธเจ้า แทนคุณพระศาสนา ได้ทำสิ่งที่เป็นมงคลยิ่ง ขอความเป็นมงคลได้เกิดขึ้นกับพวกเราและบุคคลที่เรารักทุกท่านขอถือโอกาสนี้ได้เปิดการปฐมนิเทศการเรียนการสอนนักธรรมที่เป็นภาคภาษาอังกฤษเทอมที่2 second semester ต่อไปขออนุโมทนาบุญ
สาธุครับ Thank you very much Most Venerable พระครูประวิตรวรานยุทธ Assistant Professor Dr. Vice Abbot of Suandok Temple on behalf of the Most Venerable พระราชรัชมุนี the Abbot of วัดสวนดอก the Vice Ecclesiastical Provincial Governor of Chiang Mai Province, Thailand. So as Venerable told us about the Buddhist theory that we need to learn in 3 steps, like learning from the theory, and then we need to apply the theory to do in our daily life. Okay, that is meditation, and also then we can get the result. So that is the most ultimate goal in Buddhism. So we would like to say thank you very much to our most venerable. And then I would like to invite Associate Professor Dr. Samran Khansamlong to give us and tell all of monastic students and lay students about our program and the ID line or the rule and regulations. So, Ajahn Samran, please.
Okay. First of all, I'd like to pay respect to the triple gems, the Buddha, the Dhamma, Sangha, and the most venerables, Phật Cù Pravit Varanuyut, as the chairman for opening ceremony. Our Dhamma study projects, all I think maybe you all timetables for our course now for Dhamma level 1. Level 1 is the elementary level, and level 2 or the intermediate level. You all now, especially our the newcomers or new student who never study with us before, and hopefully this the course now everyone will enjoy learning the course now. I'd like to inform you about now the class. Okay, actually our course support to study now this week. Since this week in Thailand, we are quite busy with our very important ceremony because we have the celebrations of His Majesty the King's birthdays on anniversaries of his 72 years now. So that's why our course now postpones to the 3rd of August. Okay, the 3rd of August will be our first day for our Dhamma study level 1 and level 2. I'd like to inform you about now the class now. Maybe it's a little bit different from last course now. On Saturday, okay, Saturday we will start now from 1 o'clock, okay, in the afternoon. Okay, that we already considered that this is the most convenient time for most of the students. Okay, we study in the afternoon at 1 o'clock. For Dhamma, the study level 1 or elementary now on the Saturday 1 o'clock to 2:30, it will be Vinaya subject. For this subject, Vinaya subject, as you know that you're going to study about kind of like a precepts now in the Buddhisms. Okay, there is the main lecturer or teacher for these subjects. That is Prakru Baidika Tipanakon Chaya Pinanto, Doctor. He's going to take responsibility for this subject as the main lecturer, and he may have maybe assistant or another teacher, okay, to help him. But right now, okay, Pakku Baidika Tipanakon Chaya Pinanto now will be the main lecturer for this subject. After that, now we will start from 2:40 to 4:10. You going to study the Buddha history, the history of the Buddha, the Pra Sambun Thanaviro now going to take responsibility for this subject as the main lecturer, and there may be another teacher as well now. But first, now we have at least one teacher, okay, who gonna take responsibility for this subject, the history of the Buddha. And on the Sunday, now on Sunday we start the same time, 1 o'clock to 2:30. That will be the Buddhist proverb or the Dhamma essay, okay, the Buddhist proverb or Dhamma essay. This subject, Pra Waravut Sutta Panyo, Doctor, now he's gonna to take responsibility for this subject as the main lecturer, and there will be another teacher too. Okay. And from 2:40 to 4:10, it will be Dhamma subject. พระอาจารย์พัฒนรงค์ชัย ฐานะชโย Doctor, we take responsibility for this subject as the main lecturer, and there will be maybe another teacher going to take responsibility, or be assistant teacher for this subject too. Now, and then this is for the Dhamma level 1, okay, Dhamma level 1, or the elementary class. And for Dhamma level 2, especially for our student who just passed Dhamma level 1, okay, and we welcome you all, okay, welcome back to our Dhamma course to the second level, okay, considered to be like a intermediate level. Now, for this Dhamma level 2 now, or the intermediate level, the same time we will start on Saturday. We start from 1 o'clock to 1 o'clock to 2:30. This we will start with different subjects. Okay, we start with the Buddhist proverbs. Now, Buddhist proverbs. Now, you are gonna practice the writing Dhamma essay. Okay, Dhamma essay. I will take responsibility for this subject as the main teacher. I'm Associate Professor Dr. Samran Kansambrong. Will take responsibility for this subject. And after that, from 2:40 to 4:10, it will be Dhamma subject. Dhamma subject, there are two lecturers now. The first one, Dr. Sampot Wowong, okay, will be the main teacher. Now, if you have any problem for this subject, maybe you can contact him. And we also have another teacher now going to help now to teach this subject now. And Assistant Professor Dr. Songseum Sang Thong now. Dr. Songseum Sang Thong from the Chiang Mai University. Now he will help Dr. Sampot Wowong now, okay, to teach this subject, Dhamma subject. And from the one this is the Saturday, okay, Saturday class. And for Sunday class, now for Sunday class also we start from 1 o'clock to 2:30. The first subject on Sunday will be Vinaya subject. Okay, for Vinaya subject, now let's see what are you going to study now to continue from the Vinaya subject 1. Okay, Assistant Professor Dr. Visutthichai Chayasit will be the main lecturer or take responsibility for this subject, Vinaya subject. After that, from the 2:40 to 4:10, now you're going to study the history of the Buddha disciples. Now, history of the Buddha disciples. Okay, this subject also interesting subject. Now, before that, you study the history of the Lord Buddhas. Now, but this subject you are going to study the history of the Buddha disciples. Now, okay, this subject now, there are two lecturers going to take responsibility. The first one, okay, will be the main teacher. Okay, the main teacher, the Assistant Professor Dr. Somwang Kiaosupong. Okay, Dr. Somwang Kiaosupong going to take responsibility for this subject. Okay, Dr. Somwang, as Assistant Professor Dr. Somwang Kiaosupong, also from Chiang Mai University. Okay, now gonna to teach this subject now. And another teacher, I think you already know him very well because is a senior professor. Okay, that he also teach at our university, Mahachulalongkorn Ratchathani University. Dr. Pisit Kosupo now will teach this subject, the history of the Buddha disciples. Okay, these are the details. Okay, this is the detail for our timetable. Now we gonna start from the 3rd of August. Now 3rd of August. Now, so hopefully everyone now are waiting. Okay, looking for learning our course. Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Associate Professor Dr. Samran Khansamlong, to give us the detail about the instructor and the timetable that you will learn with our lecturers. And right now, I think we would like to invite those who are in Nak Tham To or the Scholar Dhamma in intermediate level to welcome our elementary Dhamma scholar. So maybe I would like to invite Pha Acharn Waravut to invite some of our senior students to welcome the junior student, please.
Thank you very much, Ajahn Visuddhithai. Okay, at this time, I would like to invite Luang Pi Haiko as a representative to say something to our new students. Please.
Okay, Sawadee Krap to all the new students. Yeah, I just can say that welcome on board, and you can be looking forward to 14 very interesting weeks, and you will learn a lot of things, very interesting things that will increase your horizon about Buddhism in many different ways. Yeah, you can look forward to that, and I'm happy to join level number 2 now. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Luang Pi Haiko. Luang Pi Haiko started the class when he was a lay person. Okay, and now after finishing the class, he joined our one training program for 2 months. And he going to this role and return to lay life while studying the intermediate level with us. Thank you for your sharing. Okay. The next person, may I invite Luang Pi Sithikan, okay, to share something.
คารวะพระอาจารย์ and say good afternoon from Thailand. I am Sithikan, or my nickname is Spencer. You can call me Spencer. I was the student in the level 1 before as a lay people, and as the President Monk said today, we learning theory, and this time is a great time for me to go to the 2nd level to Patipatti or practice, and hope I have a good result and share you merits in advance, and looking forward to learning Dhamma in the level 2 ครับขอบคุณครับ
Thank you หลวงพี่สิทธิการ for sharing. Okay, maybe one more, that's just short message from the experienced one. Okay, may I invite some of the lay persons. Okay, anyone would like to share, the ladies or gentlemen? Maybe if may I invite Kimwa if you will share. Please. Thank you.
นมัสการค่ะหลวงพี่ Thank you หลวงพี่ for having this next level of our intermediate course, and Kim looking forward to more exciting learning journey, and welcome on board for all those who sign up. And Kim just realized that we actually have the elementary and the intermediate together. So Kim would like to invite more friends to join the elementary class. Yep. So Kim will send out invitation. Is it still open, Nongpi, the invitation?
Yeah, I think the application is still open for anyone who is interested, as we will start the learning on the 3rd.
Okay, thank you, Nongpi. Satu.
Thank you for sharing with us. Maybe I can return the floor to Dr. Visutthichai, please.
Anumothana, thank you so much. Our lecturer พระอาจารย์วรวุฒิสุทธปัญโย and also our intermediate level of Dhamma scholar to audience as among two of them, one from abroad and one from Thailand, to practice like the way that the Buddha point out. Okay. Anumothana sadhu. Okay. So right now, before we will close the ceremony, we will take a group photo. Okay. So please turn on your camera, and then I would like to invite our most venerable monk and our lecturer, Associate Professor Dr. Samwang Yao Sufong, okay, อาจารย์ Dr. พิสิทธิ์ โคตรสุโภ and อาจารย์ Associate Professor Dr. Samran Khatsamlong to stand over there. Then we can take the group photo from this side.
Okay, make a move. Yeah.
เปิดกล้องแล้ว
ปิดตัวคำว่าห้องประชุมเนี่ยลงจะได้แล้วก็ทำเปิดแบบหน้าแบบหลายๆคนนะครับอาจารย์เปิดแบบหน้าแกลเลอรี่โอเคครับ 2 3ครับนะครับ1 2 3ผมกล้องหนึ่งนะครับ3 2 3 2 1เป็นรูปหนึ่งนะครับอาจารย์3โอเคครับ
As our Buddhist tradition, before we will close the ceremony, I would like to invite our most venerable พระครูประวิตรวรานยุทธ Assistant Professor Doctor to pay homage to the Triple Gem once again before we close the ceremony. Okay, so I hear and I forget, I see and I remember, I do and I understand. This the message from Confucius proverb, right? So I would like to share with you all, and then I also would like to maybe ask for those who are senior and would like to invite your friends or your relative to study elementary levels or level 1. Okay, you still can tell them the good news that we are welcome them to join, okay, in our นักธรรม okay, นักธรรม so that's why thank you very much for our most venerable monk, and then our resident see you on 3rd August. โอเคครับนมัสการครับ